Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther, the third, and man, I had to do it again. Went back to my old like books from Dudes at Ringside in the past, and I was flipping through trying to see who I'd bring back to help me end the season in the proper fashion. And I got to this page, and this hand came out of the book, looked me in the face, and said, "If you don't pick me, I swear I'm gonna give you the hardest low blow ever." So I had to bring her back. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Lexi Luxx. Welcome back, Lexi.
Thank you. You did the right choice. I would give you that low blow. I'd like
Yes, so
through the screen. You just feel it. And it
yeah,
would
you
not
probably
be
would have broke
pressure.
my glasses and said, "That's it."
Yep,
So,
exactly.
Lexi, what have you been up to since the last time we were in the Dudes at Ringside studios?
Wow, that I've been up to quite a lot. I debuted in 2 different countries. I debuted in Poland, where I did a ultra-violent hardcore match. It was super fun. And I also debuted in 2 promotions in Scotland. So that was
Wow,
fun.
awesome, Lexi. I-
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. One place you need to debut in
The
America.
States.
Yes, you have to
Back
come here.
home.
So, like, if you had a chance to come to the States, where would you start first? East
Of
Coast, West Coast?
of course, back home in Jersey.
Ooh, and you have to let me know when this happens
Of
because you
course.
know that we're homies now.
Yeah,
So, like,
of course.
yes, I have a few
I'm gonna make it
promotions that I
happen.
think you should definitely try to work with. I think I told you last time, ISPW in New
Mhm.
Jersey. They're awesome. They bring everybody in. These legends that come there, like
Yeah,
older superstars from the indie scene of New Jersey and like New York and PA.
yeah.
My promotion that I don't not my promotion, but the promotion I go to a lot. Either Smash Masters, which they do a lot of brewery shows, so they do a lot
Mm.
of weird hardcore matches sometimes. Um, PPW in Slatington, Pennsylvania, actually has a No Limits championship, and I don't know if it's exclusively for men or they could add a woman, but it's a No
I could
Limits
be a
champ.
man if they want me to be a man.
Yeah, you could. I could see you facing Crow. There's a guy
Yeah.
that's champion. His name is Lucius Crow,
Oh.
and he's I don't know if he's always looking for new members of the Trumpets of Apocalypse,
Yeah.
but like
I'm his girl in that case.
yes, you'd be an interesting added to the Trumpets of Apocalypse. So, Lexi, is there any opponents that you have not wrestled yet that you've been like seeing on Instagram or the YouTubes that you've been really or Facebook that you've been really wanting to work with?
Well, there's a lot of people I want to work with. I'm actually going to get to work with one of the people I've been wanting to now in December at the There Will Be Blood show. It's going to be a hardcore match, of course. So I'm going to work Stanislav, and he is just a character. And I've been looking forward to going a match against him. So it's going to be super fun.
Awesome. So with you doing, I've been talking to a lot of hardcore wrestlers this year. I think the hardcore community really likes the wrestlers really like me. I think they want to kick my ass, but they think I'm a tiny little nerd. They want to throw me in a locker, but it's a different story for a different day. But what is the one weapon that you like? You always have to grab when you do a hardcore match.
I really like the staple gun.
Ooh,
That's
oh
fun.
jeez.
I
There's
did staple Johnny Blade's ball sack in Poland.
Oh, geez.
That
There's
was
one
exciting.
wrestler, female wrestler that I want to see you. Two of them that I want to see you wrestle if you ever came to the States. First, she's from Canada. That's Jules. That's Gem Jules. And the other one is I don't know if you heard of her, Randy West.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you have to look up Randy West.
Yeah.
She's like, she's a little Spitfire, and she's a hardcore legend in the States. Oh my
Oh, wow.
god, you have to wrestle Randy. And if you ever wrestle her, when you whisper in her ear when you beat her, or the end of the match, I know Joe. I know Randy. I know
Yeah.
Randy with a Y because we did the episode of the year. She's like, this is the coolest episode, Joe, but his real name's Randy.
Yeah.
We were like, when she's like, if your name's Randy and my name's Randy, this is perfect.
It's
Like,
Ranception.
like, you had to get together. Um, so when you travel to all these countries, Lexi, like like, do you collect anything from the different states and the countries and stuff like that?
Magnets. I
Ooh,
always get magnets for my fridge.
fridge must be toppling over by now.
Yeah, it's getting there, and I also always make sure I get, like, magnets or something like that for my mom and sister, or keychains, just, like, typical souvenir things I like to collect.
Hmm. So I don't know if I mentioned this last time when you came on the podcast. Would you ever be willing to like move to the states, or do you like you don't want to leave your country that you're in now?
I would love to live back in the States. It's hard. Like, here, my health insurance is basically free. Wouldn't be in the States, and good health insurance is very important as a professional wrestler. So
Mm.
I
So
don't know.
when
I would
you
love to go back, but I don't know if it's an option to be able to do, like,
yeah
financially.
yeah I get that, Lexi. It's just a thought, and it'd be nice to see more of Lexi Luxx in the states on the cool posters that I always see. But like, what is it like to be like the week of a Lexi Luxx show? What do you like? What does your schedule look like with training and like food and stuff like that?
My schedule, first of all, I eat like absolute shit as of late. I have not been eating like I should be. And I like to go to the gym, and I do wrestling trainings when my job allows. I am working quite a bit now. That's why it's been kind of hard to get together because of my busy work schedule and the time zone difference, of course. So my week as Lexi is basically work and eating very unhealthy, sometimes going to the gym and hanging out with my. I drink too much beer, probably, for being healthy, I guess. But I like going to bars with friends when I have the chance to. It's work is consuming, so it's fun to be able to get out and do stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy because my new job schedule is kind of crazy. That's why you would hear from me and that you wouldn't hear from me like
Yeah.
weeks because I just got a new job. Shout out to my Bell Reeve family. What's up, peeps? Um, so like you said, you like beer. Like, what is your favorite beer?
Guinness.
Ooh.
I
Now I know
love.
if you ever came to PPW, there's a bar right outside the doors where they do the shows. I could be
Yeah.
like, hey Lexi, I'll get you a beer. Let's get some
Yeah.
Guinness.
Oh,
So
I would be very happy with that.
yes,
As
I love
long as
beer.
if I'm doing a match, it has to be after the match because I'm a professional and I do not drink before matches.
You, you live the life like my dad is a DJ. He never DJs. He never drinks when he DJs ever.
I just feel like even if it's just one beer and I could be fine on that doing a match, like I don't want to put myself or my opponent at any like real risk from being inebriated. So I just wait till after my match and then I celebrate with a few pints.
Yeah, that's always smart because that shows that you're a responsible like wrestler because you don't want to put their life in risk. Because what if
Exactly.
you drank a little bit more than you were supposed to, and you go to do like a what's it called? What's that move CM Punk does? One of those moves, and you go to do a chair spot and you slip, and
Yeah.
you're
I
in.
just rather not do that. So I save it for after.
So
And
I'm
yeah.
sorry. For you, Lexi, is it do you bring the food with you when you go to a show, or do you like you eat the local cuisine that they have?
So I usually will like if like sometimes I'll eat the local cuisine, but otherwise I have this like very strict pre-match food way. Like I can't eat a big meal before I do a match. So I buy these little meal replacement shakes usually and protein bars and tons of energy drinks, and that is what I live off. And then once I'm done with the match and I go grab myself a beer, then I'll eat something more hearty. And that's because when I'm nervous, I get nauseous and I don't want to accidentally vomit in the ring. So I just stick to my meal replacement shakes.
Mm. Yeah, it's never good for the poor ring crew has to go in after you. Ah, damn it, Lexi! Like yeah, they
Exactly.
mopping the
So
ring
I
up.
just stick to the meal replacement shakes and they work well. Like I'll eat a good breakfast and a lunch, and then the hours up until the match, if I get hungry, it will just be like a protein bar or a shake, and that's it. And lots of caffeine.
Yeah, That's another thing. There is in the place in Slatington, they actually have like a coffee place that's there that sells like cakes and cupcakes and coffees. But we like the show doors for PPW always open at 5. So
Yeah,
like we have to get there quick, get the coffees, and leave them next to us because it closes right before the bell time, and it's never open. So
yeah,
like all the adults at the show are like
yep.
like dying. Like there's no other coffee in that building. It's like why? You have a
We
Mexican
always used to
restaurant.
have coffee backstage and energy drinks,
Yeah.
so we can
And
stock up
like
on that.
it's crazy. Like there's a Mexican restaurant that's there, like, a bunch of different restaurants. This is why you need to come, Lexi. There's all different types of food that they have at this place.
Oh, lovely.
Italian, they got Mexican, they all got ribs, chicken. So, what you said you like you eat a shitty. So what kind of food is your go-to food?
I love pasta, like any type of
Ooh.
pasta, like truffle pasta, cheesy pasta, and like just stuff like that. And I do like burgers and pizza and all the unhealthy foods that you should probably not eat as an athlete, but I love those, so I do eat them. I'm trying to
So,
eat clean now, though, so
so
that's
you
a
said
bit
you
of a
said
challenge.
I'm sorry. So you said you've been traveling to the different countries, Lexi. Like, have you had the chance? Have you like had to learn a different language?
No, I learned curse words. I learned curse words in Polish, which was quite fun, and it's like the only thing I could say.
Hmm.
And I should probably not say that
Yeah,
here, but it's some nice curse words I get to learn. Otherwise, most people speak English, so I just roll with that.
that's the thing. Like, because I know a lot of wrestlers, indie wrestlers, they go overseas and then they have to look like the dummy because they have to buy the book that says like, or go on Google and learn how to say the language.
Yeah,
But that's for me. Like, I want to travel to like Puerto Rico, but I'm half Puerto Rican, but I'm that Puerto Rican that gets laughed at because I'm like Google,
yeah,
hi. I say hi. I'm like hola. ¿Cómo está?
yeah.
I sound like Dora when I talk in Spanish. Hola, Joey Panther, Joey Joe, Jose. Um, so Lexi, if my fans want to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
So Instagram is where I'm most active, and that would be the Lexi Luxx underscore pro wrestler. And that is where I'm mostly active. I also have a Facebook page with the same name, except it's Lexi Luxx dash pro wrestler. But the main place you can probably find me is on Instagram. That's where I'm most active.
With this being the end of the year, end of season 3 of Dudes at Ringside, is the thing I'm doing now. Are the wrestlers that have been on so far for December? If you had to write a letter to your younger self, what would you tell yourself?
Stop being stupid, trust nobody, and believe in yourself.
And last but not least, Lexi, um, if there was any younger fans watching this episode, hey guys, um, if they wanted to join the wrestling business, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would give them the advice to be very safe and very careful. It's a dangerous business, and find the one person you trust, because there's also a lot of shady people in this business, and you don't want to get caught up in that. And if you're a young girl, don't trust your older male trainers, because they can be very, very, very creepy towards young female wrestlers. And not all of them, of course, but there is the bad ones out there that you should always look out for. You got to take care of yourself, and always have somebody, like a parent if you're young, that you can always confide in, because things can happen just like in any other place. And wrestling is it's more for adults. I wouldn't recommend wrestling if you're under 18, because it is dangerous, and there's a lot of mental shit to deal with as well when it comes to the wrestling business.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lexi. I really appreciate it. Oh, wait, what's the name of your little buddy in your arms right there before we go?
It's Vaporeon from
Awesome. I thought you were going to
Pokemon.
say a special name because most people they name their dolls.
I
They
just
name their
call him Vaporeon. He's a boy. And I have
Reminds me of
Vaporeon
Vampiro.
in the background over there saying hello.
Hey, kitty. Flu family, what's up, homie?
He likes to be in the picture somehow. If he's not with his butt straight in the camera, he's in the background. My other cat is somewhere sleeping, but he doesn't like to be in the camera as much as this little guy.
Thank you so much, Lexi, for coming back on the podcast. It was
Thank you
so
much for having
appreciated.
me
I'm
again.
so happy to have you back because I so appreciate working with you, and I hope to have you back on. Please tell all your wrestling friends about Dudes at Ringside. Please send them the Instagram. You could follow us here. Find us on. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the Joe Panther Variety Show. Don't forget to follow Lexi on Instagram. Don't forget to follow Dudes at Ringside on Instagram and Facebook under the same name, but Facebook, it's Real Dudes at Ringside. I'm Joe Panther III.
And I'm Lexi Luxx.
And we will catch you in the next one. Have a good night or a good day.
Bye.